Kemabat chichi chilele. Kemabalana Ebachi babu chuchu la dala. La 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 la. Oh, waters running deep. Hi everybody. Oh. So what was coming to me the other day was this whole phrase about new normal. What is your new normal? And what is the new normal of the whole collective right now? Are we being made to do things that don't feel right and then it being the new normal? Isn't that how history happens? And what is, if you're breaking free of this system, of this matrix, what is your new normal? I mean, this is an everyday walk for me, where all around me, my auric field can have a little bit of a stretch. And so I know when somebody comes into that field, I can tell the difference. And that's been a practice for the last few years of just by default at first, but then realizing that I created that, the spaces I needed to be the very expressive, loud PK. And when my codes came, knowing that I needed the space to spread it, spread those codes of love, spread those codes far and wide to transmute fear into love across our planet Gaia. And knowing that this vessel has never been allowed to live this long in any of the incarnations. So right now, the new normal may be in some people finding out their gifts, their psychic gifts, their ability to actually remember their past lives with detail. And in the past, we've had people that can tell us, that's not real, stop it. Come to the real world, get back down to reality. So right now we're starting to realize that our true reality is through in both realms, in multi-dimensional reality right now. In every moment we have access to that world. Yeah, come on boy, come on Jacob. Yeah, we disco dog, the disco dog. So, the new normal that you're creating with the practices that you do on a daily basis. You know, I was putting rose petals in my heart-shaped fire pit the other day, and I do it often, and that is my new normal. Being able to give myself time and permission to rest when I want to. I mean, understanding that the feminine, the true feminine in every man and woman needs to rest right now, needs to not do, needs to, the doing that needs to happen is the stopping. Believe it or not, stopping is doing. And allowing ourselves to be in that energy that we might be programmed to say it's lazy, we might be programmed to, what are you doing? You'll amount to nothing if you don't do that. When we can get into our creative states and gifts, you know, some of us, I know a few people in the last 5 years that never thought they were able to sing. I'm included with that. And now I'm singing every week, you know, with people. I'm playing music and levels of musician talent that I never thought possible that I would be able to be a part of. And that to me is the new normal. Something that I never really did as a child, but also this is, for a lot of people, this is like big turnarounds of gifts arriving and remembrances for our past lives. And sometimes that can be a dark thing, because many of us have had very, very dark past lives. And it can be reflected in the life that you had now in the past, but like sometimes you've had a dark past and you've had quite a beautiful life here on planet Earth. But we're getting access now to the downloads in which we get gifted who we truly are in this incarnation, what we truly came to do. What did you come to do? Apart from be completely unapologetically you. Now we have the allowance to do that, where before we've had this fear of making our own practices that are close to our hearts and close to our being a new normal. Because we've been killed for it. We've been burnt at the stake for it. Whether we're men or women right now, we've all incarnated in both. So we have felt that energy of the witch hunting, of not being able to speak our truth for fear of getting our throat slit. And back then, that was the new normal. Watching people be beheaded, families in England would go and see people being beheaded, and that was normal. So, what are you creating in this time for us to create this new normal on planet Earth? Where are you, boy? Anyway, so let us, if my videos at all resonate, please smash that like button and take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else who it might resonate for. I can hear my dog. He's in a bush somewhere. Maybe chased her. Is he going to appear? Jacob, come! Hey, ginger face! There's a flashing light. Come! Where's that ginger face guy? Oh, there's a ginger face! Yeah! So, I give thanks for all of you that watch me and resonate with me and take messages away and sometimes just listen to the codes. I was called with a lot of my videos because I'm not regularly doing videos because I'm actually being in my life anyway. So, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I give thanks to all of you who are on my page and those ones who are coming in who maybe match each other's past life. And that can be a traumatic one. That can be, you know, if you resonate with Lemuria and that energy of Lemuria before Atlantis and really bringing in that energy of the mermaid, the water folk. And here in Avalon, I do believe, like the famous mists of Avalon, I see as the ghosts of the sea. And many of us who have incarnated and come here to the heart chakra of this planet, I do believe have come from that time in Lemuria. And those who may suffer with depression of not knowing and coming to this planet yet again and seeing the mess and thinking, I can't do this. I can't do this. And many leaving by their own hand. And I see that as ripple making. The ripple makers of this world, as sad as it may be, they've had a purpose to really get people and families into their hearts or help people get into their own truths at this time. And the amount of that thing, I mean, this is again, we ask ourselves the questions, what is the new normal in society? There's some darkness going on that's being made to look like it's normal. And especially in schools, And then the younger folk are getting coerced into doing things against their own nature and made to believe that it's normal. And so there's this great divide at the moment with those who are actually creating on the ground the new earth, the ones who are growing food, the ones who are already taking their children out of school, the ones who are already re-educating our children and re-educating themselves as adults to unlearn this programming that is destroying us, essentially. So, but the light has won. Just know that the light has won. Everybody knows in their hearts who do this work have known that the light has won. This is the time where we dismantle the darkness, and it can be very, very ugly. And let us focus on the things we want. There's never a true saying that what you focus on grows. Know that. Know that every time you speak and complain about something. Are you still blaming and complaining? Come now. Let's do that work. This is where we change shit up. It's the inside job. What is your new normal as your inside job? You know, we all know there's certain things, even in the spiritual community, that we need to do. If your kids are still in school, let's get them out. There are facilities now to raise your children in a new way, in a new manner that creates the new normal, being the new earth that you want to see, you want to create. I love yous so much. Every single one of you is an aspect of me. Every single one of you is a fragment of my soul that I look at deeply like a mirror. Yellow, 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 yellow. Oh, come on. Yeah, boy. Ha. Good boy. Good boy. All right, all right. So we can bring you the codes and this beautiful space at dusk. We've just seen a load of murmurations. That's my new normal here in Avalon. I give thanks for the last 5 years that has taken me to the depths of hell, where I brought the light up without leaving by my own hand. Thank you, Jacob. And my knowing of his past incarnations and everything. When you start doing the work, you start to remember people. Let us remember who we are and what we came here to do from a far-flung world. If you're feeling like you're of this world, but you're in this world, but not of it, you are one of those to bring the light from the darkest of places. And we don't have to leave by our own hand anymore, because we're allowed to be. We're allowed to be here. And you will feel that very soon. For me, the new normal is truth. The new normal is my truth, however I see that. And knowing that everybody has their truth. And together we make a truce with our truths. Let us do that. It's getting dark. Oh, Kema Baba si telekia delena. Yema mapaleni mali dala nama. Kema Baba ki telekia de delay. Tema Baba mali nala name. Kema Baba si kitiki tele dala low. Kema Baba mali dala nalo. Kema Baba si kitili kia de delay. Kema Baba titi ma titi Baba la mali no mai. Kema Baba si kitili kia de deli low. Tema malik ya mandila dali do. Kema kiti bati tima bali deli lay. Mambutu la ya tele dala ni me. Kema mapaleni masa chikitili do. Kema papaleni mani dala ni mo. Kema kiti chitili kia dele na. Kema papaleni mani kia mamalena. Kiti papa laliki. Kiti papa tulalo. Ati papa kiti papaleni mali dulano. Kema ya tatini nini kima masa chi. Kema baba se baba chutula de. Hey. Ke ma papalani mana kia babari tula li kia papalana li kia ba tilo ana kiva basaki. Te li malana lama ama buta li kia papalada li na. Se mama ni kia mama ni ki titile dai. Ke papa te tula no ari dali mai. Ke mama tiki tile kia de dele no. Ke mama si tile kia dali do. Ho ho. Haux 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 Haux. Shoo. Shoo. Oh, I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks. Thanking your bodies, every cell. Oh, all right, I love you very much. From Jacob and me. Shh.